Welcome to this reading with me. To get this reading started off, I'm going to be using the I Ching. So, if you've never heard of the I Ching, it is basically a compilation of guidance from ancient Tao masters, which one Tao master actually called it the Tian Shu, which is a heavenly book. It is a guide on living in alignment with Source and coming to this place of oneness with Source. So I'm going to be looking at the lines of change. For that, I have a card that represents the present energy and then a card that represents the future energy. And I'm going to be looking at the differences, the different lines. And then we'll see what has changed or what's changing. Okay, so the first thing I noticed in both cards is that there is this circle. So there's a completion here. But I feel like someone's been on a journey or is going on a journey right now that is... So there's a journey being completed for someone. Or a cycle being completed. But the first number is 3, and in the I Ching that is called Soon, which translates to beginning, and it is represented as Kan over Sen, which is cloud over thunder. And the general meaning of this is actually a pretty good card. So it says it's an auspicious qua. And it stresses the truth that a newly established situation is full of potential to develop. So that is good news. That's like great news, you know. We have like the new year starting soon. So that's actually pretty much in line right now. On the other hand, though, it contains latent difficulties. Cloud over thunder symbolizes beginning. This is the Chinese way to remember the structure of the gua. The structure presents a vivid picture of a tremendous power of energy, represented by thunder lying at the base of the clouds. In the commentary, Confucius says the action of thunder and rain filled things up everywhere. Clouds and thunder fill up. In both cases, Confucius employs the image of clouds or rain instead of water. Clouds and rain have the same essence as water. All right. So then the attribute of thunder is about action. So there is a storm that somebody's been going through or they are going to be encountering on their journey. But, you know, it says it is darkest before dawn. It says when dark clouds fill the sky, sooner or later rain will come. So there's a potential for someone to create something great, but it's not going to be without difficulties. Or whatever it is they're beginning, or they're being guided to start, it's not going to be like with zero difficulties. They're going to encounter some stuff that they have to overcome. And it's like things may start off rocky because like it says at the beginning of creation there was disorder and chaos, irregularities. So this new journey this person is starting here, they might start having some doubts that maybe this is not their path because things seem rocky. They may feel like they made the wrong decision, the wrong choices, because there's like difficulties that they're facing. But that is all part of the creative process, all part of creation. Which has something to do with allowing something to take root be strongly rooted before it can like fully grow and grow upward. So that something is solid. So there might not be like, say, someone is not going to see the fruits of their labor like immediately. They may start feeling like they took the wrong path because they're not seeing the results, but the results are there. It's just the tree has to grow the roots down deep into the earth to make it stable before it starts growing outward and you can see the leaves and you start seeing the fruits, etc. But yeah. So with that, let us see what the lines of change are, because number 61 is the future card. And the difference I've seen in these two cards is like both of them have a circle. So there is a completion energy, a cycle. And the present, there is no sun, there is no sunshine. But I can clearly see what that circle there in the future card. It looks sort of like a mirror. It's like an oval, but there is the reflection of a sun. So I feel like there is like the sunlight behind this person and they're only seeing it when they look in the mirror. Interesting. So this gives like there's like, I feel like there's like a person who's mirroring something back to somebody here. Because this card is innermost sincerity. It says Zhangfu, wind over lake. So innermost sincerity, it's like someone being true to themselves. So I feel like someone here has to go inwards, be their authentic self, is what I'm getting from that. But the general meaning here is that this plot expounds the principle of sincerity and trustworthiness. The ancient Chinese regard these as the source of all virtues. Sincerity and trustworthiness draw people close together. They are the root of getting along with people. It says wind represents the eldest daughter. Lake represents the youngest daughter. In this gua, the eldest and the youngest are in their appropriate positions. They love and trust each other. The nature of each is so harmonious with the other that one is gentle and the other is joyous. Okay, so there's heaven and earth present. Human beings receive nourishment from heaven and earth and inherit the nature of sincerity and trustworthiness. This is why heaven and earth created us. The broken lines in the middle resemble an open heart, free from prejudice and receptive to the truth. Okay. And it also says that sincerity and trustworthiness requires inner strength. Interesting. So this also talks about needing stillness, needing to go within. So getting here, someone needs to reconnect with their authentic self, live out of their soul. Okay. But let me look at the line of change here and see what that is. So that is line 2 and 6. Okay, so let's see. This should be interesting. Line 2 and 6. It says beginning alternates to restricting. It says 2 men woo 1 woman. Okay. The woman has to make a decision. Her decision is to stay faithful to her true love, to remain steadfast. Finally, she marries the man she has truly loved. Okay. Interesting. So there's someone here who apparently has to make a choice. Huh. Someone is torn between 2 people, 2 relationships, or if this is not actually a relationship, 2 choices. They're torn in 2 directions, and they will eventually follow the path that is most aligned with their soul. Ooh, sounds like someone is at a crossroads and having a very difficult time making a decision. But they're going to be making a decision. So nothing should be taken lightly. Says, with patience, you will eventually get what you want. Okay. And then I believe the second line of change was line 6. Says the writer is weeping. Her grief is so deep that shedding tears is like bleeding. It feels as if the sun has set beyond the western hills. The day is waning and the road is ending. There is no way to go forward. It says it also indicates that there's no way to turn back. It's so in the I Ching, the primary god water also signifies blood. The message is that since one has already reached the uppermost position, one should not feel sorry about being unable to go forward or turn back. One must realize that when things reach an extreme, they will alternate to the opposite. For this reason, the I Ching always calls for restraint before going too far. So, what I'm picking up from this is that someone lets something get too far, go too far. There was a decision that had to be made that they delayed. They didn't make that decision. Even though they were being guided to the right path, they failed to make that decision. They let something go on longer than it should have. Something reached its potential. There was nowhere else for it to go. And they were trying to make it go further than it was meant to. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, let's see what the tarot has to say about that. Or anything else. Oh. Well, we got the 5 of Pentacles over here. Sheesh. Alright, so if this is about work or finances, or this person is definitely experiencing some loss, or they feel like they've lost something. So And for someone here, this is about a relationship. They're mourning the loss of this relationship. But from what I've picked up already, this was not a relationship that was meant to last forever. This relationship had a time stamp on it. It had an expiration date. And it reached that date. So someone had to learn to let go. Oh, well, look at that. Now we know who that someone is, because we have the Emperor that came out here. And then the Nine of Wands flips over right on top of it. So this person was trying to hold on, very defensive, fighting. And the Emperor can be a little stubborn energy here. Well. So we got the Ace of Cups. So for some people, this Emperor had to create a new relationship. They were being guided on a new love. And for others here, where this is not about a romantic relationship, this was more about starting something new. This might be like a new business, a new job, but creating something new. And they were resisting, fighting it, you know? Yeah, so we have Justice here. So something is being made right. Balance. The I Ching just talked about when something has reached the top, it has gone as far as it can go, it will alternate to the opposite. That is like creating balance, maintaining balance. So this is happening. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. Someone's heart is being pulled in two directions, and it's quite interesting. The I Ching actually just talked about a woman being pursued by two men. She has to make a choice. So there's someone here who was in love with two people, or there are two people that they need to choose between. They felt like they were being torn. And then there's the middle way. Then we got the High Priestess. They could not. So the reason this person was fighting and not making a choice, something was hidden from them, and they couldn't see the path or why they were being led to a certain direction. This person did not trust themselves or their intuition. They were not listening to their intuition, their spirit guides. Okay, so we got Nine of Pentacles. So this person was being liberated, but they could not see that. And then the fact that this falls on the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, it is, for those where this is not about a relationship, I'm getting that whatever investment or venture they had going on, they were being liberated from that, because there is some other path that they're meant to be on that's significantly more beneficial to them. Because I mean, they got 9 pentacles on top of 5 pentacles, right? That is almost double. We got the Queen of Swords here. So this is definitely giving some divorce energy. Somebody's definitely gotten their independence here. They've been released from something. But there's clarity coming. And some communication. We got the Ace of Wands. And it's interesting, you know, the fire and the skull. There's new beginnings. There is clarity coming for this person. And the opportunity to start something new. The Hierophant. Okay, so there's this energy of ascension here. Somebody is being elevated. They were released from one thing so that they could be placed in a better position, a higher position. Although they could not see it, and they just see the loss. But the I Ching did say that there is potential for success here. Something that's starting is very auspicious. There is going to be difficulties. So I'm feeling like some of these difficulties involve having to lose things, let go of things that you wanted to hold on to. And for somebody here, I feel like there's gonna be some maybe social backlash, or that's something they're worried about. Because whatever they're establishing may be against the norms, may not be the traditional expectations. And where this is a relationship, it's not a traditional relationship. Well then. Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody knows a lot more than people give them credit for. Okay. However, there is communication coming for someone. It's going to be some very good news. Very, very good news for somebody. Make them very happy. Something that they've been working on or waiting on. It's like somebody's getting the green light or something. Oh. 7 of Wands. So somebody's going to get some news that is going to help them overcome some obstacles in their way. So that is pretty exciting. It's good news. I like it. Ooh, the Chariot. Okay, so this is gonna be some quick incoming news, but there is some progress happening here. Forward movement, judgment. So somebody's being delivered, and I did say earlier that somebody was being freed so that they could take advantage of this opportunity. But whatever hardships this person's been going through, struggles, it's like their spirit guides or their ancestors taking, I don't know, showing them mercy and pulling them out of the abyss. They're getting a second chance at something. So, ooh. Okay. It's like somebody has passed the test. And the weight is being lifted off their shoulder. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords. Again, this person could not see that. They did not. So somebody's at this place where they were starting to feel hopeless because they could not see a way out of whatever it is they had going on, whatever obstacle that they encountered, whatever loss they encountered. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. Oh, all right. So this changes and stuff may have come very quickly for this person. Might have blindsided them, but as quickly as it came in, it is going to be resolved just as quickly. This where they felt stuck, where they felt like they couldn't move, a way is being made, and it's going to come very quickly. And again, there is more communication. So communication and travel. Communication and travel. I feel like very good news is coming for somebody. Very, very good news. There's gonna be a celebration. Six of Pentacles. Alright, so somebody is receiving some sort of gift here. But I am getting abundance off of this. Abundance and happiness. Okay, so I think I'm going to close this reading. Ooh, that is a beautiful card to close this reading out with. We got a Six of Wands. Somebody is going to be publicly recognized. Whatever it is that got going on, somebody's winning here. Ooh. That is beautiful.